Hello YouTube, Reddit Math here, and welcome back to some more door kickers. So, we have finished the first page of missions. So the first 9 are done. We're going to be moving on to mission 10 here, a visit to Mother Superior. Uh-oh, maybe we've been naughty. That's no good. She might have a big ruler. Lots of things could go wrong. Not very many enemies there. There's only like 5 or 6, so I'm kind of curious what is going to be so strange about this one.
Lock and load. Let's
go
do
ahead
this.
and get our deployment on. So I think the challenge is going to be, we're not going to be able to breach the room with a flashbang into here due to this small receiving area. So what we'll have to do is get, I'm thinking, into this. And what I'd really like to see is our rear man throw a flashbang at like the steepest angle he can, you know, try to hit somewhere right in here, to then give them the opportunity to push out a little bit further, because otherwise this could be a very large room with a lot of guys in it to deal with. Once we've gotten that, probably move this way as there's fewer rooms to worry about clearing. We can head down here, go in, come out, go in. Okay, I think that'll work. Alright, so let's get to planning and plotting. Oh. Well, there went part of that plan. So this is the manual breach because we cannot kick this door in. Apparently the bad guys have upgraded to, you know, door locks or something. And so we're going to have to use a Halligan. Halligan is basically a crowbar on steroids. Specifically, it has a design in it so that like this top piece could be hooked in, and then a small mallet, like sledgehammer-y type thing, like a rubber sledgehammer, can be used on the other end of it in order to pop a door just literally off its frame. There's really no stopping a Halligan from working. I'm still going to go with the plan. The original plan here is that we're going to get him to go right about there and hold on Alpha. We'll send in our second guy to right about here, and then we will want to flashbang as much of this room as we can. We don't want to hit the other guy, and I'm pretty sure we can. I don't want the flashbang to get caught up on us. So we'll toss that to there. We'll just have to be ready on the Alpha Go code. And then once that's been done, step forward, and we're just going to have him charge right across the room.
I'm on it.
And get behind the couch. Alright. Now, he's already been having the opportunity to shoot into here, so I imagine that's all going to be good. So as soon as he starts walking, we're going to want to strafe this way, because from here he has a good angle, yeah, into that back corner. He'll be fine. Alright, and then he'll start strafing as he crosses the room. Be able to clear to there. Once he gets down here, look that way. Look that way. Okay. So he's going to do that. Our second man is going to turn the corner, and that's an obstacle. Okay. A little hard to tell sometimes what's like purely background noise and what's going to actually be a piece of furnishing. Have him push, let's just say right about there, and angle that way. Clear. Clear. Alright, so once they've done that, he's now going to be our new lead guy. We're going to come down. Now I'm hoping there is no one in this little area, but we might have to have him kind of swing a little wide. I'm curious. Let's find out right now. Okay, we can do that. Alright, we'll have him
Wilco.
circle around this way so that he has a better angle down. But we're basically going to have him move to here
On it.
while hieing around that corner a little bit, and then once it gets right about there, it's just going to start strafing sideways. Okay. Meanwhile, his partner is going to try to navigate through all of that stuff to right here.
Wilco.
And then we're going to do some more flashbanging. Also going to set this stuff up on Bravo. Should be looking that way. He'll be holding there for Bravo. On Bravo, just going to have both of them come inside.
Got it.
The mattresses actually prevent us from being able to walk into the room, which is annoying.
On it.
Tell you what, we're going to have him flashbang that room and then make entry to there. Okay. He's not really walking in, is he? Okay, there we go. And there. Alright. Clear. I'm not going to send both of them into these tiny rooms. If the mattresses wouldn't have been here, it might have been worthwhile, but that's just too tight. The second guy wouldn't be able to really get off any shots. Alright. Once they have done that, I'm going to pick back up and head back this way. And
Affirmative.
he is going to... We're going to get him to here. We're using a lot of flashbangs now. That's our new strategy. With the way the game is kind of situated, basically
On it.
the you would never send two people into this house is the way it works. So because the game is making us send two people into this house, we are going to send two people and equip them with a lot of flash outs in order to make sure they can get the job done. Alright, and again, since no one can be in those corners, it doesn't really matter. Alright. Come into there and clear. And then... throw flashbang. Throw flashbang in here. Tie command to Charlie. Alright, now that you're in the room, I'm actually going to have you turn in right there. Oh. It's that way. Come in. Turn back. Face that way. Okay. And last but not least, just boom.
I'm on it.
And there we go. Alright, this is going to be our initial plan. So, to remind myself what's going to be going on, as soon as this starts, we need to hit Go Code Alpha as soon as the flashbang throws. After that, they're going to both come in and clear. They're both then going to move down. They're going to hold on Bravo right here. On Bravo, they're both going to go into their respective rooms, and then they're going to make their way over to here. He's going to hold on this door for just a moment as his partner clears the other room, and then once he's cleared it, we're going to give Charlie, throw a flashbang in there, and then they'll clear the remaining room. Alright, let's see how this goes. So, as you can see, it makes a ton of noise whenever they do that.
Who's there?
Flash out.
Flashes out. Flashbang wasn't really super necessary. Alright, nobody else seems to be coming. Bravo.
Go.
Flash out. Moving.
Nobody there.
Clear.
And the doors are no
Good
longer
job.
existent.
We're done here.
Okay. I think that last room would have gone fine. Time to beat was 25, though. Let's see if we can restart it and
Let's do this.
just manually go a little bit faster on my
Cops are here.
go codes, basically.
Door unlocked. Who's there? Hit. Tango down. Flush out. Tango down.
I think I jumped the gun a little bit too much there. Let's try that one more time.
Lock and load. Let's do this.
I want all of the stars for the upgrade points. I don't really so much care about the challenge type stuff.
Flush out.
Alright. I want it to pop.
Tango down. I'm hit. Injured. Moving. Clear. Power up. We're down.
And of course, his partner getting snagged up. Oh, wow.
Mission failed.
And then a shotgun blast out there did that.
Lock and load. Let's do this.
Tell you what, we don't need to actually check for clear. Like, I don't think it's going to be necessary with as much as is going on in here. He's already waiting for the other guy on Alpha, and so I think we'll just have him smoothly move around.
Door unlocked. Tango down.
Did you hear that?
It certainly wouldn't help with the speed at which we were doing any of this. But we could pick the lock, which would be quieter, but would take longer. Alright, we're going to restart, of course. Now, we did see this plan in action actually work on the very first try, so obviously it is possible.
Door unlocked. Injured. Tango down. Flush out.
Alpha.
The flashbang's not really super helpful there, as nobody is really standing in that particular spot.
Bravo. Go.
Flush out. Moving. Moving.
Okay. And this time the doors are still closed.
Clear.
Charlie. Go. Good job. We're
I
done
don't know
here.
if that was any faster. 32. Still time to beat is 25. I think what they're telling me
Let's do this.
is that I don't have the luxury of sending both of them into these areas, and that one guy has got to
I'm on.
do one side of the house while the other guy is doing the other, which goes so much against my better judgment that it's really not even funny. But let's try to modify that and see if we can make it happen. In the past couple of runs, these rooms have all been like empty anyway, and so he may not even encounter anything. Like it could just be that us banging in the door means that this firefight is really the only firefight that happens, and everything else is just one or two stragglers. If that's the case, you know, great. I'll take it. So, get him down here, have him flashbang this room, and then enter. We do want him to come back out to cover that hallway, and then up and in.
Roger.
And let's see if something like that is possible.
Cops are here. Door unlocked.
See that?
Straight down. Flush out.
Oh, pretty much the same as always. Yeah, so the one thing that I was a little worried about that did trip me up is this guy doesn't wait quite long enough. And so let's have him do this instead. Like, check that way and then turn back. And see if that improves.
Cops are here. Door unlocked. Tango down.
All, of course, in the pursuit of one extra star.
Alpha. Go.
Yeah, and nobody's there that time.
Bravo.
Of course not. Why would they be?
Tango down. Clear. Flush out. out. Clear. Clear. X-ray down.
Very nice.
Good job.
All right,
We're done here.
and 27 seconons.
Lock
Let's see
and
if
load.
just,
Let's do this.
again, manually speeding up everything can make this happen.
Door unlocked. Tango down.
Who's there?
Got one. Flash out.
Alpha, go.
X-ray down. Enter. Clear. Got one.
Couple of bad shots being taken
Bravo,
there,
go.
but things are going pretty smoothly.
Flash out. Clear. No tangos.
Yeah,
Clear.
that's totally botched.
X-ray down.
Good job. We're done here.
Okay, new
Lock
modifications.
and load. Let's do this.
We're gonna have him go immediately into this room.
Roger.
He walks in, he's gonna look that way, look that way, look that way. Then we'll have his teammate come all the way out and clear into there. Let's see how that goes.
Cops are here.
Yeah, the cops are here. What are you gonna do about it?
Tango down.
Oh,
you hear that?
stand around with
Tango down.
fully automatic
Flash
weapons
out.
waiting for them? Yeah, I mean, that's
Alpha,
one thing to do
go.
about it.
X-ray down. Enter. Clear. Power up. Man down.
Ugh. He saw him,
X-ray down. That hits.
he didn't fire, and instead got shot.
Lock and load. Let's do this. Cops are here. Door unlocked. Tango
All right.
down.
Did you hear that?
A little bit of luck this time, and I think we can pull this off.
I got hit. Enter. Moving. That hits. I got hit. Man down.
Nope.
That hits. Tango down.
Let's try
Lock
this
and
then.
load. Let's do this.
Yep. We're gonna make that a clear check. That's the only change we're making. Is when he looks that way this time, he's actually gonna stop for a second
Door unlocked.
in case
Who's
there's an
there?
enemy there before proceeding.
Down.
Alpha, go.
Trooper down.
Oh,
X-ray
wow.
down.
And can't even make it through the
Lock
initial
and
entry
load.
now.
Let's do this. They're here.
Well, that is a
Unlocked. Tango
excellent case of a flashbang that in no way did its job, right?
down.
Alpha, go.
It does manage to, stun one or sometimes two guys. Really, even seeing
Mission is a
him
failure.
and on a clear check,
Lock and load.
couldn't get
Let's
it done.
do this.
All right. Now I'm really just rolling the dice a few times as I know this plan is capable of working. I just need the stars to align ever so right as
Bravo,
to make
go.
it work for me,
Clear. Tango down. Man down.
which
Clear.
it did not do right there.
On your mark.
So do we have enough time to pause there for a
Lock and load.
flashbang
Let's do
or
this.
not?
Cops
That is kind of the real question.
Door unlocked. Tango down. X-ray down. Flash out.
Yeah, the number of guys that were able to pick off right in that initial moment before the flashbang gets thrown is super important.
X-ray down.
Bravo, go.
Clear. Got one.
There we go.
Good job. We're done here.
And time, 22 seconds. Sweet. All right, all 3 stars. It did take us a little bit of doing, gaming the game a little bit there. One thing to note on the mission select screen here, we've always had this symbol, the crosshair on a skull. We now also have these other symbols of a person being tied up, and the first mission where that appears in is called Hostage Rescue Training. So, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that starting on mission 12, we're going to start having hostages to worry about, people that we do not want to get caught in the crossfire. So that'll add a new degree of complexity in a couple of missions. 9 roster points, so nothing we're going to worry about there. We did get a doctrine point. I'm not entirely sure what gives doctrine points. Leveling your squad. Okay, so each level up. So we're still just level 7, and that's why we didn't gain one. That makes sense. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to subscribe to see more. Hit the like button or leave a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other videos. And I will catch you guys next time.